Peace be upon you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the ever merciful, Kenya STEM School introduces the research paper layout. And before displaying and talking about the layout of the research paper, I'm going to ask myself a question. What is the actual order of the scientific research? I'm going to say that it starts with an observation for the phenomena, and second, asking question, which is why this phenomena happen. Number three, gathering information about this phenomena. And after gathering information, I'm going to formulate hypothesis or thesis. And we mean by hypothesis, that means also the word thesis, that is one sentence that expresses the main idea of a research paper. And after formulating the hypothesis or thesis, I'm going to test them. Test the hypothesis by means of experimentation. And through this work, I'm going to make conclusions. And the last thing in writing a scientific research is the reporting and evaluation. That means to set forth the future application of my research and further inspection of the phenomena and how to develop it. Another thing that should be tackled before going on is the MIR and D. And what are they? It is the way to write a scientific research, which starts with an introduction, that's the letter I. And we mean by introduction here, why was the study undertaken? And what was the research question, hypothesis, or purpose? And then we go to the methods, which means when and where and how the study was done, and what materials were used and what's included in the paper. And then we go to the results, and by results we mean the findings, and by findings we mean the solutions also, and discoveries, and suggestions, and implications, and judgments. This is the meaning of the word results or findings. And the discussion, that is the core of my work. What might be the answers imply to the set question or hypothesis? Why does it matter? Its relation to previous findings or results or solutions. What are the perspectives for the future research? This is included within the discussion. And then we're going to go together with the layout of the research, starting with the cover page. The first page of my research will be the cover page. And in the cover page, we have the information of the presenters or the research group. And after that, the next page will be the table of contents. And in the table of contents, we use keywords or standard abbreviations. And then we go to the next page, which is the table of figures. And the table of figures here, figures always very important, as it gives the paper much credibility and much force. After that, the paper title. And the paper title is what the research is about. And that should be attractive to the readers. And it should be specific and precise. After that, we go to the abstract. And the abstract means to tell the important findings of the research. Together with the title, it is advertisement of the paper. And here we provide a brief description of the perspective or point of view or purpose of the paper, and briefing summarizing the prior research findings and briefing the research conclusions. This are the parts of the abstract, and it should be brief. Again, I focus on this very characteristic. It should be brief. Then we go to the introduction. The introduction answers the following questions. Why was the study undertaken? What is the research question? What is the purpose of the paper? It should reflect the whole picture in a concise and to the point way. And as written here, a topic sentence, a thesis, and this is explained before, and 3-5 reasons or facts connecting at least 3 to 5 subjects to learning outcomes of the current semester supporting your research. And then the brief conclusion, as we say. And then we go to the literature review and analysis. And what do we mean by the word review? Review means the assessment or the examination, which aims at making a change or making something better. At first, we should finalize this part, having the results and having the discussion. Why? Because it helps to demonstrate or to verify the significance of the work in our introduction. And literature review and analysis is the groundwork for the whole process. It must respond and correspond with the findings. And here it contains, as clear in the paper, citation of 5 to 7 prior researches, and the discussion of these prior researches, weakness and PowerPoints, weak and advantages in prior researches. And also we should support our work by scientific laws and theories we studied in our learning outcomes in STEM subjects. And then we should analyze the findings of the current research, discussing why and how should they work. Our analysis should be supported by means of pictures, graphs, charts, and other visuals. Why? These are going to make our work easier, interesting, readable, and understandable. The next part is the conclusion, and in the conclusion part we should provide a clear scientific justification of our work and indicate uses and extension if possible. Then we go to the recommendation, and here we mean the suggestion for future applications and future inspection and study. The last part is the literature cited, which will mean the references used. That should be paper, books, encyclopedia, websites. And finally, wish you all the best and happy Ramadan and all success and all the best for all of you. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.